Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Grace Regato softball field on the Babe Ruth complex. And it'll be the home of Babe Ruth softball this year, as Babe Ruth and Jeff Rupp, the president, and his group are bringing the softball program back during the summer here at the Grace Regato field. Today it's Greater Boston League softball, Lynn English. Back to back, they played here yesterday against Everett. They're taking on Somerville in this one in the Greater Boston League battle. So it's the Lady Bulldogs against the Lady Highlanders. Somerville looking to get over 500. They're 1-1. English trying to get back to 500. They're 1-2, coming off a tough loss against Everett yesterday. So they're playing back-to-back games. And what a difference a day makes. Yesterday, people were in short sleeves. It was 70 degrees. The sun was shining, big blue sky. Today it's overcast and it is freezing. Hit foul off to the right side. Janessa Lopez on the mound for the Lady Bulldogs. That one bounces in. Ashley Aldred, the head coach for Lynn English. Hit foul again. The coaching staff, English, pretty good makeup of a pretty good team, athletic-wise, for a lot of sports. If you put them all together, Ashley Aldred, Madison Malaya, Samantha Earp, Shannon Callan, they're all outstanding players in their own right. Now they're back coaching these young ladies. Hit foul off the backstop. I apologize. They do not have first names for Somerville. So this is the pitcher, Grover. Up. So it's pitcher against pitcher leading off the game. Lined in the center field, off the glove of the center fielder, all the way to the fence. Around first, in with a stand-up double is Grover. So the pitcher helps herself getting into scoring position at second base. Donovan, the center fielder, will be the hitter. Flash the bunt, and the runner steals third. This is similar to yesterday. Somerville with the virtually bright red uniforms. Everett were all red. Somerville has a little bit of blue, but they're mostly red. Hit foul to the backstop. Everybody was waiting around. The problem this year has been the buses. Somerville came. This game was 4 o'clock, more like 4:30 starting, with the bus being very late, and the Somerville coach was very unhappy. He said, I think next time we'll drive ourselves. I believe it's the buses take the kids home and you have to come back to the school. And the last they throw the runner out at first and the run will score. So they get the strikeout, but it was in the dirt. Whitney had to throw it down to LeBoy for the out, and that brought the run home. I'm not sure what the discussion was. So there's one away, but Somerville has a run. Pasquiano, the second baseman, will be the hitter. Nice stop by Autumn Whitney. So that stolen base by Grover paid off. She was able to score when they had to throw the hitter out at first base on the third strike. It fouled to the backstop. Hit up the middle into center field for a base hit. Andolino, the first baseman, will be the hitter. Hit foul to the backstop. In, good pitch, quickly 0-2. Hit the second base. They get one, they won't get two, but they get the lead runner. Nice play, the second baseman Johansson to the shortstop Chen. So Andolino changed his places with Pasquillano. And McWeary, the catcher, will be the hitter. Chen is playing shortstop. She's usually the center fielder. Hit in the center field for a base hit. So McQuarrie keeps the inning alive. First and second, 2 outs. Coco, the third baseman. Not a lot of fans for this one with the ice cold weather. Few brave fans out behind third base, out behind the outfield fence. Not as many as they usually are. In for a strike. Tough for the players. They were warming up with jackets and sweatshirts on. Now they have to take them off. And some of them have shirts under their team shirts, but others have got bare arms, and it is cold. Hit foul past first base. Oh, 2 the count. Up and away for a ball. Waves at that high pitch for strike 3. So Lopez gets 2 strikeouts in the first inning, but the run scores that leadoff double by Grover, the stolen base, and scoring when the hitter struck out. So we'll wound up with 3 hits in the inning. And Ingers will see what they can do against Grover, who will be on the mound for Somerville. It'll be Kelsey McNeil, the left fielder, leading off. Second baseman Kate Johansson will bat second. Pitching and batting third, Janessa Lopez. The third baseman, Jerry Perez, hits fourth. Catching and batting fifth, Autumn Whitney. The shortstop, Ali Chen, hits number 6. Batting seventh and playing center field, Leania Pinero. Ariana LeBoy, the first baseman, hits 8th. And Ariana Reynoso, the right fielder, will hit number 9. Watching Grover warm up, she throws the ball pretty good. And that's the name of the game. You got to have a pitcher. If the pitcher doesn't throw strikes, you're in deep trouble. I think it was a young team. They only have 2 seniors. They have 4 freshmen, 4 sophomores. Oh, Essie Eldred trying to build the program back. Years ago, English was a contender, and then it kind of faded away because they weren't getting the same players that other teams were getting, especially on the mound. Chopped out in front. Grover helps herself quickly. McNeil hustled down the line, but Grover made the nice play and threw her out. Just a full swing with a little chopper out in front of the plate. Kate Johansson, the second baseman. She's played very well for English. Down and in for a ball. High for a ball. Hit the second base. She hit it well, but she hit it right at the second baseman. Pasquiano to Andolino. Two up, 2 down for Janessa Lopez, the pitcher. In for a strike. Way inside. Had to duck away from that one. Hit foul. Two out, nobody on. Bottom of the first. Somerville leading 1-0. Hit second base. Safe at first. I'm going to give her a base hit. That was a tough play for the second baseman. She had to go way over to the second base bag, turn to make the throw a little bit wide. Lopez is at first base, and I'm going to give her a base hit. Good effort by Pasquiano. Had to go way to her right to the first base bag, second base bag, and it had to turn to make the tough throw. Not an easy play. It looked like it was going to the center field. She stopped that. High for a ball. Gary Perez, the third baseman, is the hitter. Popped up, out of play. High for a ball. Hit hard to short to make. She'll make the play. French makes the play with Salford. Perez hit it solid, but hit it right at the shortstop, who made the force at second. So English is down in the first. They leave a runner. They get a base hit. We played an inning here at the Regato Field. 1-0 Somerville over English. Bottom of the order, 7, 8, and 9 for Somerville. French, I believe she's the coach's daughter. The shortstop will lead it off. He hits the first pitch in the left field for a base hit. So back-to-back innings, Somerville has the leadoff hitter on base. Higgins, the left fielder, will be the hitter. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Up and away. Whitney doing a nice job to go up and get that one, stop it from going to the backstop. Call, third strike. Looked like she took a little something off and dropped it in. Nice pitch. Benevento, the right fielder, is the hitter. Down the way for a ball. Missing low again, 2-0. Top of the order, Grover, the pitcher, on deck. Same spot, 3 in a row. 3 balls, no strikes. In for a strike. She'll still be fussy with the count 3-1. In for a strike is 3-2. Lopez trying to come all the way back. Can't be as fussy now with the 3-2 count. Waves at the pitch. Good job by Lopez coming all the way back. Back-to-back strikeouts. The runner at first, Grover, the hitter. She's the difference in the game so far in the second inning. She doubled, stole third, and she was able to score when the batter struck out and had to throw the runner out at first base. Nice stop, Whitney, but couldn't find it, and the runner was able to go to second base. Pitch in the dirt. She stopped it, but they couldn't find it. And French moves over to second base. So Grover, the pitcher, can help herself again if she can get another base hit. She hits it in the left field for a base hit. They have to hold the runner at third. Left fielder McNeil got to it very quickly. So Grover gets her second hit. First and third, Donovan struck out swinging. She was the one that they had to throw her out at first base, and that allowed the run to score. Squares the bunt, takes the pitch for a strike, and Grover steals her second base as they let her go. Nice stop by Autumn Whitney behind the plate. This is a big out for the Lady Bulldogs. Second and third, 2 outs. A big hitter for Somerville. Hit in the air. What a play by the center fielder. Rihanna Pinero. She went way over to left center field. It helped that she was left-handed. Reached across her body and made a great over-the-shoulder running catch. Took extra bases and 2 runs away from Somerville. That's an ESPN highlight. That's a great defensive play by Pinero. So Somerville gets a couple of more hits, but they don't score. Lopez came up with 2 more strikeouts. She's got 4 in 2 innings. But that was a great play. The double in the first inning by Grover. Pinero had a shot at that one too. The problem there was she was left-handed. It was to right center. She had to lean across her body to try and make the play in the first inning. And it just tipped off her glove. It turned out to be a double, and that was the runner that scored. This was a great play. And it was to her glove side, being left-handed, running to left center field, reaching over her shoulder and taking extra bases away is a great play. Five, 6, and 7 for English. Autumn Whitney, Allie Chen, Lianya Pinero. To face Grover, who will start her second inning of work. English has already improved on yesterday's game. Yesterday they had an awful lot of trouble getting the bat on the ball. 12 strikeouts. They only went, it was a mercy rule, only went 5 innings. But they only got the bat on the ball 3 times. 12 strikeouts by the Everett pitching. Now they've already put 3 balls in play and got an infield hit. They didn't have a base runner yesterday in that mercy rule. They 15 up, 15 down. The Everett pitcher had a perfect game. Autumn Whitney, the catcher, leads it off. Hit foul to the backstop. Case, the pitch that was down in the dirt. 0-2. Strike 3 called. First strikeout for Grover. Allie Chen, shortstop. She's usually the center fielder. She's at short today. Michigan side for a ball. Swing and a miss. High for a ball. 2-1 the count. Down and in. 3-1. Again, what a difference a day makes. Chen draws a walk. She's at first with 1 out. Oleana Pinero, who made that great play in center field. In for a strike. And on top of the weather, the wind has to pick up. You might be able to hear it blowing around on your TV screen. Swing and a miss. The runner takes off. She got a great jump. She's in with a stolen base. So the tying run at second base here in the bottom of the second inning. I guess Pinero, they call her Leah. High for a ball. Leania Pinero, so we'll call her Leah as well. Down and away. Wide for a ball. Slices it foul over the English dugout. Yeah, we got a full count. Ariana LeBoy, the first baseman, on deck. Hit the shot. They throw the runner out. Chen waited for the throw and then scoots over to third. Pinero hit it well, but she hit it right at the shortstop. And Frenchman, and a very nice play. Strong arm. So 2 outs, the tying run at third. For Ariana LeBoy. Swing and a miss. Way up and in, off the catcher's glove. The runner's going to score. English has tied it up. Chen gets it done. She manufactures the run, the walk, stolen base, ground ball, wild pitch. And we're back to dead even. Good hustle by Chen. Dead center for a strike. Low for a ball. Fishing wide. And we got another full count. Slices it foul. And we'll do it again to pay our pitch. Way up for ball 4. Second walk in the inning for the Lady Bulldogs comes with 2 outs. Ariana Reynoso, the right fielder, will be the hitter. Off to catch his glove. Runner stays at first base. Waved at that pitch for strike 1. In for a strike. One, two, the count. Down and in. Yeah, we got deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Inning number 2. In a 1-1 game. Slices it foul off the backstop. High for a ball. So they hit runners on 3 and 2, 2 outs. Hit to short. They'll make the play at second. Second play in the inning for French at shortstop. The play goes 6-4 for the force out. That walk hurt because it turned out Chen came around to score. So English has tied it up. We finished 2 here at the Regato softball field. We're right back where we started, dead even. 1-1, English and Somerville. Middle of the order for Somerville as we start the 3rd inning, 3, 4, and 5. Pasquiano got a base hit back in the 1st inning. So she's 1 for 1 against Lopez. Hits it right back to the mound. Lopez makes the play. 1 pitch, 1 out. When you're on the mound, I know I pitched for a lot of years. You like to see, if it's coming back, you want to see that big hop. You don't want to see that one tailing along the dirt. Those big hops always puts a smile on your face. Just missed inside. Andalina hit him to a 4th place, second to short. Back in the 1st inning. And she hits it into right field. She's got a base hit. I was looking to see it was hit so hard. Right fielder played shallow. I was wondering if they were going to maybe have a play at first base. So she went to the right side twice. This time she gets it into the outfield. McWeary had a base hit her first trip. She's the catcher for Somerville. Down and in for a ball. Hit in the left field for a base hit. So back-to-back hits, which runs at first and second with one out. Coco, the third baseman, struck out swinging her one trip. Two solid shots by Somerville. Nice stop by Whitney. Hit foul behind the plate. 1-1 the count. Down and in for a ball. 2-1 the count to the Highlanders' third baseman. Hit foul to the backstop. I don't know if the catcher thought the runner was going. She can't go. It's a foul ball. She threw the ball to third base. Luckily, the third baseman caught it because she throwing it down. She threw it in the left field. The runners could have gone. Swing and a miss. She chased that high pitch. English, of course, jumped over to the Greater Boston League along with Classical. Somerville was originally in the Greater Boston League. They came into the Northeastern Conference for a year, and then they decided to leave. Nice job by Johansson to go back and pick up the pop-up, so the two hits don't hurt. But Somerville was in the Northeastern Conference, and then English and Classical jumped over to the GBL, and Somerville said, I guess we'll do the same thing. So they went back to the GVL. 5 strikeouts for Lopez in 3 innings. Somerville's got 7 hits. They get 3 in the first, 2 in the second, 2 in the third, but they only have the 1 run. And the run scored from third when the batter struck out and had to be thrown out at first base. So there are no RBIs in the game, even though they have 7 runs. 7 hits, excuse me. We're tied at 1 going into the bottom of the third. English will have the top of the order. Kelsey McNeil, Kate Johansson, and Janessa Lopez. So Lopez got the first out, gave up back-to-back hits, got a big strikeout, and then the pop-up to the second baseman, Johansson, gets English out of the inning. Oh, English will have a chance to get the lead in the bottom of the third. Again, bitterly cold day. I guess it's supposed to rain later tonight. Not a happy time. As I mentioned yesterday, everybody in shirt sleeves, 70 degrees, warm, the sun shining, big blue skies, all of that gone south. And it is cold. Everybody put on about 4 or 5 more layers. And the breeze makes it even colder. Kelsey McNeil, the left fielder, bounced to the pitcher, leading off the first inning. Takes it for a strike. Hit over the third baseman's head. Third baseman was in short, thinking she might try to slap. And McNeil hit it over her head. They throw the ball away, but McNeil can't go anyplace. So Neal gets the second hit for English. They get the leadoff hitter on for the first time in the game here in the third inning. Kate Johansson, the second baseman, is the hitter. Low for a ball. And that wind and the breeze really picks up and makes it even colder now. In for a strike, the runner takes off, goes in standing up. They call her out, she stepped off the bag and they tagged her. She had the base stolen, she went in standing up. Aldridge coming out to question the umpire. To no avail. So she had the base stolen. She went in standing up, and her foot came off the bag, and they tagged her, and he called her out. And that's big up the middle for a base hit. That's a huge play at second base. That's probably a run, but at least the minimum, it's first and third with nobody out. Instead now it's a runner at first with one out. That's a tough break for the Bulldogs. Janessa Lopez had an infield hit. Hits it in the air to right field, backing up the right fielder makes the play. Benevento had to go back a couple of steps. Lopez hit it well. So that play at second base did cost English a run because a minimum, the worst case scenario would have been first and third, and this fly ball would have scored the run. English would have had the lead. Jerry Perez, the third baseman, grounded into a force play. Shortstop unassisted at second base. She hit it well, but she hit it right at the shortstop. Off the catcher's glove, that'll move the runner down. She chased that pitch that was way up and away. So English could have had a run, should have had a run. Instead, they go down. And at the end of 3, it's still a 1-1 deadlock, English and Somerville. Bottom 2 and then back to the top of the order for Somerville, 8, 9, and 1. Higgins, the left fielder, was called out on strikes for one trip. So a tough break for the Bulldogs. That play at second base where she went in standing up. She had the base stolen. She was in scoring position. And her foot came off the bag. They tagged her and they called her out. And English would have scored with a base hit and a fly ball after that. But they wound up not getting the run. Tries to bunt and misses it. So we're still tied at 1. Up and away for a ball. Swung and missed. Hit to the right center field for a base hit. Third time in 4 innings, Somerville has the leadoff hitter on base. Benevento struck out swinging her one trip. They get the bunt down. Nice job by the pitcher. Outstanding play by Lopez. That was a bunt in front of the plate. She had to get off the mound. She fielded it, and a nice job by Johansson, to get the second baseman, to get over and cover first base. So Somerville gets the sacrifice down. The play goes 1-4. And they have the go-ahead run at second base. And another nice play by the pitcher. If that gets by her, it's a base hit. Just a little tap towards second base. Lopez, helping herself, got to it quickly. If it gets by her, it's a base hit, but she throws Grover out. Her second play in the inning. Two outs. Donovan has struck out and fly to center field. Her fly to center field, I shouldn't say fly to center field. She hit a laser beam. And the center fielder, Leah Pinero, made a great running catch over the shoulder. And it was a huge play in the game because it was second and third, 2 outs. Somerville didn't score, it was the third out. Nice stop by Whitney. So instead of 3-0 at the time, it was 1-0, and English scored in the bottom of the inning to tie it. Now they have the go-ahead run at third, Somerville, with 2 outs. Up and away for a ball. Lopez has made 3 plays, helping herself defensively. 2 big ones this inning. In for a strike. Swing and a miss. So Somerville, one swing of the bat from breaking the tie. Lopez, 1 pitch away from getting out of it. 1 strike away. Foul ball. Somerville bench got excited with that line shot by Donovan. She drilled that one, got out in front just enough to pull it foul past third base. Another line shot foul. So we'll do it again. Lopez the pitcher to Donovan the hitter. Donovan's the center fielder for Somerville. Swing and a miss. Great job by Lopez in that inning. She made two nice defensive plays. She gets the strikeout, and she keeps Somerville off the board. They had the go-ahead run at third. They got the leadoff hitter on. Got her around to third, but couldn't bring her home. Six strikeouts and 3 assists for Lopez. She's doing a very nice job. We're halfway through the ball game. We're dead even at 1. And English will have 5, 6, and 7 to face Grover, who was starting her 4th inning of work. So it looked like some of them may be getting the lead back after they led 1-0. English tied it up. But a big inning for Lopez. Making 2 plays on the mound, getting assists, and then getting the big strikeout. It's funny how that changes. Donovan hit 2 line shots that just went foul. It could have broke the tie. And then Lopez comes back and gets the strikeout. As the lights come on here at the Regato Field. Babe Ruth, they do a great job here. Dave Raymond does a great job keeping this field up. He was working in the Lynn community, and he retired, and he spends a lot of time down here. Doesn't get a nickel for what he does. It's unbelievable. He gets the field in shape, puts the lines down, the batter's boxes, keeps it shape, cuts the grass. He does it over on the baseball diamonds. Babe Ruth has done a great job here with this, and they'll be starting yet another season with Jeff Earp, the president. And I'll stop there because a lot of people do a lot of work. He's the head guy, but a lot of people pay a lot of attention, help these kids get to play baseball during the summer, and now they're going to get to play softball as well because they're going to bring the softball program back that's been put to rest for a couple of years. That was a great program here. And he built up this complex to make it one of the better ones around anywhere. Hit high in the air, deep left, out of play. Whitney got all of it, hit it high and deep, and it went foul. Wide for a ball. The 1-1 pitch. Hit over the second baseman's head for a base hit. Just out of the reach of Pasquiano. For the second inning in a row, English has the leadoff hitter on base. Allie Chen drew a walk and manufactured the run. She came around to score. And she drills it in the left center field for a base hit. Whitney on the way to third. She's in. Chen winds up with a double. She ripped that one. Autumn Whitney made it a little bit interesting at third because she hesitated at second base. Kept going, the throw was wide. So second and third for the Bulldogs with nobody out. Chen on for the second time. Leah Pinero. High for a ball. But the wind is really picking up. Ball into the dirt. The run's going to score on the wild pitch. English takes the lead. And you have a runner at third with nobody out. Panero hit the ball hard. She hit a shot right at the shortstop. But it helped produce the first run because Chen was at second base. And when they threw her out at first, Chen was able to go to third, and then she scored on the wild pitch at the time, tying the game up. And now Chen has helped English get the lead. She doubled Whitney, who led off with a single over to third. Now Whitney scores on the wild pitch. And Chen is at third. And I'm not sure what this is about. The umpires are going to have a discussion. I don't know if he maybe lost track of the count. Wasn't anything mammoth because he just backed quickly. Off the glove. Safe at the plate. Chen scores her second run again on a wild pitch. I'm having trouble keeping my scorebook because it's freezing here. And every once in a while that wind and breeze picks up and makes it even colder. So the first two players have got base hits. Both of them have scored on wild pitches. And English has grabbed a 3-1 lead. In for a strike. She get hit on the shoulder. She's okay, thank God. This being Thursday, English will get a little bit of a break. They get a rest over the weekend, but they're right back here Monday in a huge encounter that I like to call Thanksgiving. In whatever month it is, it'll be English and Classical here on Monday as Panero steals second base. So they got 2 runs in. They got a runner at second, still nobody out in this fourth inning. Down and in for a ball. In the dirt. And Panero waited, and when it flopped maybe a foot away from the catcher, she just said, I think I'm going to go, and she steals third. So runner at third with nobody out. High for a ball. This is Aviana LeBoy, who drew a walk her one trip. She's the first baseman for the Lady Bulldogs. She's also a pitcher. High for a ball. Pitching wide for ball 4. So first and third with nobody out. Aviana Reynoso, bounce to fielder's choice, 6-4, shot to second. She's the right fielder. In for a strike. I thought we might see the runner first go, try to steal a run here. First and third. High for a ball. Top of the order, Kelsey McNeil on deck. Swing and a miss. 2-1 the count. The Bulldog right fielder. I thought it was 2-1. It's strike three. The boy steals second base. So a call third strike for the first out. Second and third for Kelsey McNeil. She bounced to the pitcher and singled. And she was the one that she stole second base and went in standing up, and her foot came off the base. They tagged her out, and that was a big play in the inning because they would have scored a run. So she's 1 for 2. She's got a chance for an RBI or two here. Runs up and takes it high and tight for a ball. She's one of 2 seniors on this English team. Chopped foul behind home plate. High for a ball. Down and away for a ball. Off the backstop, another run's going to score. So McNeil draws a walk. English has the first 3 hitters this inning have scored. They've got 4 runs, and all 4 have scored on wild pitches. And they have first and third. I'm sure it's going to be second and third very quickly. And we're going to, Conference going to be out on the mound, and I think they're going to change up. I think it's going to be the center fielder, Donovan. So they'll just change places. Donovan will come in and pitch, and the pitcher, Grover, will go to center field. So Donovan is the new pitcher. Sails high, the stolen base, puts runners at second and third for the Lady Bulldogs. So Grover goes 3 1/3 in for a strike. He gives up 4 runs. They're earned because the wild pitchers scored the runs. Hit to third. They throw it away. Two runs are going to score. Johansson winds up at second base. So the first 4 hitters have scored. And then the strikeout, and then the next hitter scored as well. So 5 of the first 6 hitters hit foul past first base. So the third baseman had a play at the plate, didn't realize it. Went to first and threw it in the dirt. It skipped past and easily scoring LeBoy, and then following her was McNeil from second. So it's a big 5-run inning. And that 1-run tie has been obliterated. Hit foul. Chancellor Lopez has singles and fly to right. She hit the ball deep to right. Hit in the air to left field. Right at the line was Higgins making the play. Two away for Jari Perez, the third baseman. Bounced into a fielder's choice. 6 shots up unassisted and struck out swinging. She's the 9th hitter in the inning. High for a ball. Hit in the left field for a base hit. It goes right through the wickets out in left field. The run scores around first. Starting to go to third. Now they throw it away. She was on her way to third. She was going to be out by a mile. She stopped to go back to second. They threw it away. She goes to third. So Perez gets a base hit. So the error's on the play. She gets a base hit. She goes to second on when it went through the wickets in left field. And then she winds up at third when they throw the ball away from the third baseman. She gets the RBI on the base hit. She gets the base hit. She winds up at third. She took the turn at second, like, I'm going to third. Whoa, I'm going to be out by a mile. I better go back to second. And as she was going back, they tried to get her. They threw the ball over the second baseman's head into right field. Luckily, the right fielder was backing up the play, or she could have scored. Swing and a miss. She looked like she was golfing on that swing. And she swings and misses at that pitch. The catcher caught it, so they don't have to throw to first base. The catcher made the play. So England sends 10 to the plate. 6 of them score. And all of a sudden, what was a 1-1 tie is now 7-1 English over Somerville at the end of 4. 3, 4, and 5 for Somerville as we start the 5th inning. That big inning, English scored 3 runs on wild pitches, 2 on the infield throwing error, and they got the 1 RBI was a single by Perez. In for a strike. Pasquillano, the second baseman, has singled and bounced to the pitcher. Low for a ball. So Lopez helped herself with a hit, but her team gave her some runs to work with. As English now has a 6-run cushion. Sending 10 to the plate. Swing and a miss. one bounces in. Evens the count at 2. Up and away for a ball. The only saving grace right now is the breeze has stopped. The wind is not. Every once in a while it picks up and really blows hard, makes it even colder. But it is a bitterly day. Well, she loses her for ball 4. So Pasquiano was on for the second time. Andolino, the first baseman, bounced into a fielder's choice and singled. And that hit her on the foot, I think. So walking hit batsman put 2 on with nobody out. For McWary, the catcher, who has singled twice. It bounces in for a ball. Hit foul off the backstop. Evens the count at 1. High for a ball. In first strike. Two on, nobody out. Here in the top of the 5th, English has just broke a 1-1 tie, getting 6 in the 4th inning. And now Somerville puts the first 2 hitters on. That one bounces in. So she hadn't walked a batter until this inning. She walked and hit a batter. Swing and a miss. Good job. She gets the strikeout. She's done a very nice job on the mound, Janessa Lopez. Third baseman Coco has struck out swinging twice. And I don't think this is her. I think this is Tejada pinch hitting. So someone goes to their bench. Nice stop by Whitney on a pitch in the dirt. It's got to be tough. I mean, Lopez sat in the dugout for that long inning. Hit, it's bobbled just enough for the runner to reach third. So the error is going to load the bases. They got what they wanted. Ground ball to third. They're going to have an easy play, force it third, but bobbled it. Couldn't pick it up. And Pasquiano was able to get to third before they could tag the bag. So the bases are loaded for French, the shortstop. She has singled and popped to second. And Coach Alder is going to come out and talk to the troops. So a walk, a hit batsman, and error. And below the bases, in between there was a strikeout. So 1 out, 3 on for Somerville. Trying to get back in the game after English had a big 6-run inning to break the 1-1 tie. And only one of the runs was knocked in. The other 3 on wild pitches, 2 on errors. Two walks and a hit batsman with 3 of the runs. They make the play at the plate. Pitcher helping herself again. That's her 4th play. Down and in for a ball. Higgins, the left fielder, has struck out and singled. Infield hit. She beat the throw at first. Brings in a run. Extends the inning. Bases are still loaded for Benevento, who was struck out and sacrificed. So it looked like English might get out of the inning. The error hurt, but of course, the walk and the hit batsman started the inning. In for a strike. Good hitter on deck, top of the order, Grover. She's got a double and a single in 3 trips. So this is a big out for the Lady Bulldogs. Hit right to the first baseman, LeBoy. She hit it right on the nose and lined it right to the first baseman. Well, Somerville gets a run back, but they leave the bases loaded. They could have had an even bigger inning. They didn't get a hit. Lopez kept her streak intact. She's got at least 1 strikeout in every inning. She's got 7 through 5. Somerville makes it 7-2. And could have been a lot worse. They did it without a hit. A walk, a hit batsman, an error. They did get the infield hit for the RBI, but that was only because of the walk, the hit batsman, and the error. The run is unearned. Donovan, who was the center fielder, came in relief. She'll start her first inning. And she'll face 6, 7, and 8. Allie Chen had a productive day. She walked and scored, doubled and scored. Both times she scored on wild pitches, and she scored 4 of their 7 on wild pitches. 2 of them came in on an infield throwaway with runners at second and third. The only RBI came from the third baseman, Perez. waved at that pitch. It was way down and in the dirt. So the coach is questioning something. I don't know if he's questioning the hitter. You don't want to question the hitter when she's up at bat if you're looking for an out. You want to wait till she does something and then check. They're checking scorebooks on both sides. If he was right coming out and saying the batting out of order, all they do is put the hitter in the lineup. They put the real hitter up at bat. There's no penalty. You wait and see if the hitter gets a base hit, then you say, you know, batting out of order, then you get the out. High for a ball. Almost looks like slow pitch. He throws a little arc, lobbing it up. Hit in the center field for a base hit. Jen, the beat goes on for Chen. She's on for the third time. For the third straight inning, English has the leadoff hitter on base. Panero grounded a shot. Now steals second base. She grounded a shot, got hit by a pitch and scored. And now she punches it foul past third base. Hit in the right center field for a base hit. The runner's going to score. Panero gets the base hit, an RBI. And the error in the outfield allows her to go to second base. Ariana LeBoy hasn't been up officially. She punches it. Donovan, the pitcher, makes the play. She had walked twice and scored a run. Panero moves over to third with one out. Ariana Reynoso bounced into a fielder's choice and was called on strikes. Hit to third. Again, they look like they might have a play at the plate, but they go to first. She'll get an RBI. They make the play at first, third to first. And Panero had to wait to see if the ball would be caught because it was almost like a pop-up. And when it dropped, she took off. The third baseman had a play at the plate but didn't take it. Just went to first base. The run scores. So Somerville got a run to get back in it. And now it goes right through the wickets at second base. She pushed the bunt. That's McNeil. Somerville's being very gracious guests, helping the Bulldogs out. And that's going to move the runner down. Kate Johansson grounded out second to first, singled, reached on the error and scored. She hit the ball to third, they threw the ball away, and 2 runs scored on the play. Nice pickup at first base by Andolino. So Johansson grounds out 6-3 for the third out. But English puts 2 more on the board. They wipe out the run that Somerville got in the top of the 5th. They get 2 more. It's now 9-2. English at the end of 5. Top of the order for Somerville as we start the 6th inning. Swing and a miss. Grover has doubled, singled, bounced to the pitcher. She got the run in the first inning. It gave Somerville their only lead of the game, 1-0. English tied it and then had a big 6-run inning to get the lead. Somerville got 1 in the top of the 5th. English said, "We'll give you the 1, we'll get 2. And that's where we are, 9-2. She pushes the bunt to first base. LeBoy makes the play over to Johansson. Johansson hustling, getting over to cover the bag. LeBoy makes the play. They combine for the out. The play goes 3-4. 1 up, 1 down in the 6th. Donovan, who's now the pitcher, struck out swinging. Hit a shot to left center field that the center fielder, Pinero, made a tremendous running catch on, taking 2 runs away, extra bases. It was the 3rd out of the inning with runners at 2nd and 3rd. A great play by Pinero, and then the last time she struck out. Her first strikeout, she had to be thrown out at first, and that allowed Grover to score from first base, or third base. That was the one that gave Somerville their 1 and only lead in the game, 1-0 in the top of the first inning. Lopez has really settled down. Hit in the air. Lopez makes another play. She got 7 strikeouts, 4 assists, and a putout. She's been involved in 12 of the 17 outs. Down and in for a ball. Pasquale, the second baseman, singled, bounced to the pitcher, and walked. Swing and a miss. Hit foul. Hit foul out of play. Swing and a miss for strike 3. She keeps her record intact, at least 1 in every inning First 1-2-3 inning by anybody. And Somerville is down to their last 3 outs with English leading it 9-2. Lopez having a day. 8 strikeouts, 4 assists, and a putout. That's 13 plays she's been involved in, and that's 18 outs. So she certainly has helped herself. It'll be 5, 6, and 7. Autumn Whitney struck out, singled and scored, and struck out. She's 1 for 3 with a run scored. And she started that 6-run uprising with a base hit. She's done a nice job behind the plate. Waves at that pitch. Donovan will start her second inning of work. High for a ball. She came in midway in that 6-run inning, replacing Grover on the mound. Line right to the shortstop. Whitney hit that a ton and lined it right at the shortstop. She's a foot or two either way. She probably got a base hit. Allie Chan has had herself a day. Walked, doubled, singled, all 3 times she scored. And she's got another hit. It gets by the left fielder. They throw it away again, but she won't be able to go anywhere. So the single and the 2-base error puts a runner at third. I don't know if English is going, if they go to the bench, I can't pick out the numbers on the back of English jerseys are not, I can't pick them out very well. You can't see them even when they're right on top of you. I don't think this is Pinero. Swing and a miss. The run's going to score. So English gets in double digits. They've got 10. And that wind picks up again, as you can probably tell. The umpire picked his right hand up as though he's calling it a strike, but the batter goes to first base. And I know this is not LeBoy. really fouled this up. It was Lopez that led off, lining out. It was Jerry Perez who got the base hit and scored the run. It was Whitney that got the RBI. Back-to-back hits by Chen, and that was Pinero. And the bases are loaded. And this is LeBoy. Off the catcher. Another wild pitch run. 5 wild pitch runs for English. So I missed, my score sheet was fouled up. I started a couple of hitters low on my sheet. I lost track of it with all that hitters and runners in the 5th inning. So LeBoy hits it solidly, lines it right to the 3rd baseman for the 2nd out. Ariana Reynoso hit no fielder's choice, struck out, grounded out 3rd to 1st, got an RBI, knocking in a run. Hit off the pitcher, they'll have to hurry. They get her. Nice job by Donovan. So English gets a couple more. They almost got a mercy rule. 11-2. Somerville will get to bat in the 7th inning. English 3 outs away from going 500 at 2-2 as they lead it 11-2 over Somerville at the end of 6. 4, 5, and 6 for Somerville as we start the 7th inning. Andolino popped up, singled, got hit by a pitch and scored a run. She hit one of the 2 that Somerville scored. She hits it in the air. Long run is going to bounce in front of the right fielder. So she gets her 2nd hit. She's on for the 3rd time. And it'll bring up McWary, the catcher, who singled her first 2 trips. Struck out swinging the last time. Hit foul out of play. Nice stop by Whitney. One bounces in. Moves the runner over to 2nd base. off the pitcher. There'll be an error on the pitcher. She had a chance for her fifth assist. So 2-1, nobody out for Coco, the third baseman. Struck out twice. I think she got pinch hit for, and the hitter reached on an error. Well, I think this is her back in the game because this is not the pinch hitter. Nice stop by Whitney. All the fans, including me, hoping for a quick inning to get out of this horrible weather. Hit foul in the direction of the Somerville bench. Hit foul again. Off to the right side, past first base. Nice stop again by Whitney on a pitch in the dirt. Line foul off the fence that protects the Somerville dugout. Had everybody ducking. Didn't quite get around on that pitch. And that's ball 4. So the bases are jammed with nobody out. French, the shortstop, single, popped up, reached in the fielder's choice. She bounced to the pitcher, and they got a force at home plate, her last at bat. They tag third. They won't get the double play. 2 runs they're going to score. So Somerville gets 2. They have second and third. Popped up. Out of play. LeBoy and Johansson giving chase. The run just barely scored. Somerville's got 3 on the board. Six assists for Lopez. And English will get back to 500 at 2-2. Somerville will drop to 1-2. So she gives up the 3 runs here in the 7th inning. The error, her own error, and an infield error, so they're unearned. She gave up 5 runs, 2 of them earned. 9 hits. She struck out 8, walked 2, hit a batter. She made 5 assists and a putout to help herself. And English wins it by a score of 11-5. They broke a 1-1 tie. They tied it in the second with Chen, walk, stolen base, ground ball, wild pitch. They got Richie all they needed in the 4th inning. They batted around. They had 3 wild pitches, an error scored 2, an RBI single by Perez, made it 7-1 at the time. Somerville got a run in the 5th to make it 7-2 on a walk, a hit batsman, a 2-out single, and then English kind of put it away. They got 2 more in the 5th. Chen singled, went to stole second, scored on an RBI by Pinero. Pinero came around to score on a ground ball by Reynoso to make it 9. They got 2 more in the 7th. Perez got a base hit. Whitney got a base hit, knocking in a run. Back-to-back singles. Another wild pitch scored the 2nd run, and that made it 11-2. So rallied with a single, an error, a walk, another error. They got 3 to make it 11-5, but that was a big play by the pitcher Lopez, getting another assist, or 5th, to get out of the inning. For English, McNeil was on base twice, scored a run. Johansson had a hit on base twice, scored a run. Janessa Lopez, the pitcher, had a base hit, pitched a great game on the mound. Jerry Perez had an RBI single, and they got a single and scored a run. Whitney had a single, 2 singles, scored twice, knocked in a run. Allie Chen had a day and a half. She had a walk, a double, 2 singles, scored 3. Leah Pinero got hit by a pitch, singled twice, knocked in a run, scored a run. LeBoy on base twice with walks, scored a run. And Ariana Reynoso had an RBI for English as well. So English wins it 11-5. They go to 2-2. Somerville dropped to 1-2 in the Greater Boston League. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.